So my first question is, joined the club in 2017, 8 years. It's a very long time. How did it come about coming to Millwall? Obviously, Neil Harris signed you, and
Yeah,
is that right? That Yap Stam was the manager at the time at Reading. Is that right?
yeah. Yap Stanley was bringing in a new centre half at Reading, and I kind of knew my time was done, so I was just playing in for the under-23s. And Neil came to the game up at Everton and liked what he saw. And the next day, he was on the phone to my agent. It was a loan at that stage. It was in January, so I had a choice of like Swindon and Cheltenham, I think it was. And when Neil came in at Mill, was obviously a lot more exciting for me, and could see a potential of the team getting promoted. So that was my first ambition. He said I might not play because we had Hutchie and Byron Webster were the starting centre halves. He said they're my starting centre halves at the minute, but if one of them gets injured or there's an issue, then you'll play. And I turned up, Hutchie was injured straight away, so I got straight in, fortunately.
And also, I was going to ask you, in a time when players don't predominantly play 200-300 games for a club, what do you think that's kept you here for so long? Because you, as someone said earlier, over 300 games for the club now. You've been here a long, long time. There must have been options in the past to leave,
Yeah,
but you must love being part of it.
yeah, for sure. Probably the connection I had with Jimmy and obviously James before that obviously was a big part of it. Steve Kavanagh and that when they was here were always pushing for me to be a big part of the football club. So they were huge parts of it. And yeah, I've just got on really well with all the managers here as well, and just loved kind of being a part of it. I think the club really fits me as a person and a player. To my style of playing, to my style of character, and it's kind of an underdog kind of mentality. I feel like where we're always trying to do better than what is kind of expected of us, and that just feels like that's part of me, and I really enjoy that.
Is it fair to say, when you joined us, you was relatively unknown? So it was,
Yeah,
looking back now, I think it was something like £400,000 in where it's paid. So
it's like
along those lines,
yeah,
something like, for us to get the service we've got out of you for as long as we have, it's absolutely brilliant business. But
yeah.
did you think it was, had you been on loan before? Did you think maybe, can I get to the championship level quickly?
No, I hadn't been anywhere. I just played 50 games at Reading. So I've only played for Millwall and in a Reading shirt when I was younger. And to be honest, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Going on all these loans and stuff works for some players, but just staying here and trying to progress the club and trying to achieve something. I feel like we have that ambition every summer. We're trying to achieve something. It's obviously really difficult in the Championship, but I think this club to be in the Championship now for 8 years, I think it is in a row, is something that maybe didn't happen in the past, and we obviously want to keep progressing that, and trying to reach that next level is the hardest bit. But I think they have good ambitions here, and they'll keep trying to push it forward.
Just quickly then, Coops, your favourite, not favourite, just a little bit about your centre back partnerships. We had Byron Webster on the show, and he said that you travelled to the Wembley game,
Yeah,
back to the hotel on Boris bikes. So
yeah,
I was going to ask you about that story after we beat Bradford.
yeah. We just got off the coach because he wanted McDonald's more than me, and I was kind of there to help him and follow him, and we got a McDonald's, and we was about 5 miles, I think, from the hotel. So we had to get on the Boris bikes, and it was full of traffic. So we had a great time cycling through London. But you want to know the centre halves that I've enjoyed playing with?
Centre half, you played with Byron, Hutch, and obviously the fans currently would love to know a bit about what Jaff's like, because he just looks cool as ice. Do you know what I mean, on the pitch?
Yeah, Jaffet's been unbelievable to play with. I think he complements my whole game, and I think he's in a he's in Premier League level, I think, and he's certainly a joy to play alongside. And but like the others, I've enjoyed my time with Hutch and with Webby before that, and yeah, it's I think at the minute I've got a great relationship with Jaff, and hopefully we can keep building on that.